congratulations ceremony here in just a moment. But first, as we prepare to welcome our graduates here, please reach around in your pocket, in your belt, find your electronic device, turn it off, turn it on silent, whatever, please. Ms. Porterfield did that a moment ago because if her phone would have rang during this ceremony, it has the theme for the Georgia Bulldogs and half the crowd would have stood up. So please check that. And if you have small children with you, if they get a little antsy, you can take them up there to walk them. You know, that's what we used to do with ours when they were little. And if you need to do that, please feel free to do that during the ceremony. But at this time, would you please stand and join me in welcoming the Oakwood class of 2010. Would you all please be seated? We appreciate the warm welcome for our graduates and students. Good to see you again. Some of you have been out for a little bit, different sessions, so we're glad you can make it today. We'd like to just say thank you to some special guests who joined us today from various departments in the central office. And some school board members, Allison Bartlett, the school board member from Post 7 is with us today. We appreciate your attendance. Also, Mr. Gaddis from Area 2, he's an Area 2 Assistant Superintendent. Gail Smith, a former Oakwood counselor, and now she's the supervisor of school counseling for us in Cobb County. And we have a couple of supervisors and directors from other departments. Ms. Arlene Hawking with art. Carolyn Waters with English. And Dr. U.S. Davidson, who is Director of Alternative Education in Cobb County. Also, we have with us today, and I'm not sure where she is in the crowd, Ms. Cicely Garrett, and she is with the Atlanta Community Food Bank. Now, we are associated with them through the tax center that Mr. Duvall and Ms. Mooney and others have run over the years at Oakwood. And she is here and has presented us with a check today because our students assisted in so many tax returns this year for the community. We've received a check for $2,530. That check does not have my name on it, by the way. It has Oakwood High School. And then also two very, very, very special people that are here today who have been the glue at Oakwood for 5 principals over many years. Our assistant administrators, and that title doesn't say, I mean, it doesn't even scratch the surface of what they do. They've done it all in every area. And that is Ms. Marilyn Porterfield and Mr. Ralph Thompson. Students, we're very proud of you for doing what it has taken for you to do to earn this diploma this year. And we celebrate your success. We applaud you for driving the miles and buying all the gas that it took to get there when you reach this point. Now, we don't have all of our graduates here today because we graduate students every 9 weeks. So some finished in October, some in December, some in March, and then some finished up last week. But totally for the year, we had 145 graduates come through. Some of them are now in college somewhere, some working, and some have already joined the military. So that's where some of them are, and we know that's where some of y'all are heading here in the next few weeks, perhaps. But whatever your step from here, we wish you the greatest of successes.
That's right.
These students are part of, and unfortunately the last of, over 5,000 graduates who have come through Oakwood in the past 31 years. As we go through the ceremony this afternoon, you're going to hear from 6 of these students and also from some of our staff members. And their words will help you understand why all of us who've had the pleasure to be at Oakwood feel blessed by the experience. Before we hear from our first student speakers this afternoon, though, I'd like to recognize some staff members who are retiring this year. When I call your name, would you please stand? Miss Deborah Paul. Jeannie Riggs. She was the one giving you a program, most likely, when you came in. Tran Bowler. Next, we have someone who is the only remaining teacher on the Oakwood staff who was an original member of Oakwood, who ended up 31 years ago. She certainly doesn't look it, but that's Kitty Vaughn. We have one other staff member who's retiring who was actually at Oakwood before there were even students there when the program was getting off the ground. And that is our fabulous secretary, Miss Nancy Brookshire. We love you all and certainly wish you Godspeed as you go. And as I said the other day in the meeting, in August, when we're all rolling out, they're going to be rolling over. So we'll think about you, even if you're not thinking about it. It's no secret to anyone here that Oakwood, as we've known it, will cease to exist following this year. But we're not here today to bemoan that fact. We are here to celebrate these students and staff who have again this year faced challenges and met them head-on, resulting in the graduates that you see before you this afternoon. Today is their day. To kick us off here in your program, we have a couple of students who want to share some words with you. Tracy Walkerst and Ryan Gobert, if y'all would come on up.
Tracy Walkerst, and I recently graduated from Oakwood High School, and I'm honored to talk to you all today about how Oakwood transformed my life and the lives of many others who went there. I transferred to Oakwood from Wheeler High School in August of 2008. I came for many reasons. I wasn't happy at my home school, and my grades weren't good either. So I decided to make the change and transfer to Oakwood, where I hoped that I would be held accountable and get more one-on-one attention from my teachers, and I was right. Being at Oakwood helped me to realize that I am capable of doing anything as long as I try hard at it. My attitude towards education has changed dramatically. I loved it because all the students were on the same level, and we didn't have to compete for attention from our teachers. I feel like we're all family at Oakwood because we always looked after each other. Oakwood, in my opinion, is a symbol of hope and faith because once I started there, I had more hope in becoming a high school graduate. I really love the teachers at Oakwood so much because they are dedicated to helping us students become more successful, not just academically, but just as importantly, in life. Miss Kramer was my biology teacher, and I really liked her class because she always made every lesson fun with her cheese. I wouldn't expect you all to know what that is, but anyone who has taken her class will never forget her motto, the cheesier, the easier. She always had a positive attitude about everything, and that makes class so much more enjoyable. I had Mr. Dean for U.S. History and American Government. He made his class very easy to understand for me, and I truly appreciated and respected his zero tolerance rule. His class was about learning, and an occasional joke or crack, which was usually at our expense, of course. And that's exactly what I did. I learned. Another memorable teacher was my U.S. History and Economics teacher, Mr. Lawrence. He always made sure the class understood each lesson before moving on to another. Maybe this is why he has one of the best COCT scores in Cobb County. He has a unique sense of humor, which made his class unpredictable. You can never really tell when he was serious, so you kind of just sit there like, oh, what do I do? Then he might laugh, and then you'd play along and just laugh too. There are so many memorable people in that building that have all played an important role in my life. I appreciate them for choosing to work at Oakwood, for the years of dedication, and for making a difference in each and every student's life. I graduated this past October, and I have to say that I did that with the encouragement and love of the Oakwood teachers. I am now in college at Chattahoochee Tech. I'm majoring in criminal justice, and after college, I do plan on going into law enforcement. But still love me, okay? I am so grateful to have had a chance to be part of Oakwood, and I will miss all of you a lot. Thanks to their love, support, and encouragement, I'm now on the path to success. Oakwood High School was definitely, and I mean definitely, a second chance worth taking. Thank you.
I am Ryan Gobert. I was honored and very surprised to be asked to speak today. The first thing I thought of was how 1 year at Oakwood had made a difference. My grades went up and I had a completely new attitude towards school. Finally, instead of dreading school, I actually enjoyed it. So the first place for Second Chance's motto is really for some reason. I really have to thank all the teachers for making me feel like I wanted a student rather than just a kid in the class. Your support and encouragement has helped me and a lot of others to a better future. I want to thank my family for encouraging me and pushing me throughout my long, stressful high school years. I'm sorry to hear that Oakwood is closing because many of us would not have gotten our high school diploma or been as successful as we were if it wasn't for Oakwood. And to all my buddies at Oakwood, just hope you guys have a good future and keep on chilling.